Hi, this is the July market update, and I am Phil Martin, brokerage owner of Martin Home Team. So we're going to talk this month just for a couple of minutes about what you're seeing with housing prices, because that's really the bottom line. What's going on with the price of a house that I may want to sell or I may want to buy? Is there going to be a crash? Probably not. Is there a housing bubble? Probably not in Texas, right? Are we in a recession? Yeah. I think the facts bear that out. Is there inflation? Sure. I think people are getting into a little bit of a problem if they don't price the house appropriately. So let's take a look at this next slide here. If we go down, just real quick from Forbes Advisor, here's what they're saying on the national scene, right? Home growth price is also beginning to decelerate at the largest 1 month drop in 16 years. The largest 1 month drop in 16 years. That's crazy, you think, but now look at the second paragraph. Home prices would have to continue slowing at this rate for at least the next 12 months to return to the housing market to a more normalized 3 to 5% growth rate, right? So we just had the biggest drop in house prices, a deceleration, a cooling off. So we're not going backwards. Housing prices at their core are not going down. It's just an interesting thing. Here is for the first quarter, January, February, March, April, May, June. You can see we had these accelerating prices, right? Appreciation was just steep. And right about, April, May, June, it started to kind of level out a little bit. It's not this crazy steep we see right here. It just levels out, right? So right here, housing prices still went up, but just not as quick, right? And so what we see is the area between the green and the red. The green is what is, the red is what was or could have been had appreciation continued on at a certain rate. Now, interest rates and inflation, all these things. So what's the impact of this? Well, if you're buying a house, right, and you're with Martin Home Team, and we are matching with the market pacing in terms of what we would suggest you pay for the house, we're going to be right down here. If you pay, now there's some agents on the market who are listing a house and they didn't get this news, and they looked at past data and said, oh, we should be able to get your house at a price out here. Or the seller said, no, I haven't got this information. I want to keep pricing on the trend of what it used to be. Well, when you do that, what happens is at some point, the consumers probably aren't going to go up here to pay because they know what's going on. What you're seeing now is there's a lot more price decreases. Oh, look, they decreased the price of their house. Oh, prices are coming down. When in fact, they priced it improperly to begin with. Rates. If you're selling your house and you do this, you're going to be disappointed because it will take longer to sell and it's going to be perceived as way overpriced, especially when people see the price decreases. Now people are going to come in and try to really bid it down, right? So call us if you're thinking about buying or selling, because when you're buying, you're still going to have to be competitive. You may pay 1%, 2% more than asking, but the asking is a lot less than it would have been had the market not shifted. Right? We're still not going to come in and probably get it lower than, unless we're bidding on houses up here. And we've done that actually. But if it's priced correctly, you may have to pay a little more. So it can be a little confusing. So call us up, get with us. If you're going to sell your house, you don't want to be up here. You're going to get less for the house than if you started by matching the market pacing and then had the market push you up the additional 2 or 3%. But if you're up here and you start doing price decreases, now the market's going to try and pull you below. It's just the way the dynamics work. So you're going to see longer days on market. It's, some houses will, some houses won't. The Martin Home Team becomes extremely important to make sure that we're matching with the market pacing of today, and we get you where you need to be when you need to be there. This is Phil Martin for the July market update. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this month and take care.